Hello, welcome to our channel. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead now. Click on the subscribe button below to get future uploads. My name is ENDDO. I'm your instructor for today. Today, I'll be taking you on repetition control structure. Repetition control structure is a control structure used for repetition of execution of statements. In today's class, I will show how to use the do-while construct and the for loop construct for repetition. The do-while loop is written thus in code. Do while condition P is true. Statements to be repeated here. ENDDO. The logical condition P is tested on every pass. If condition P is found to be true, then control goes into the loop and executes statements once. Control then returns to test condition P. If condition P is found to be false, control passes to the next statement after ENDDO. Otherwise, control goes into the loop again to execute statements written there. This continues until condition P is false. A statement written inside the loop must alter the condition P to become false. Otherwise, the loop becomes an endless loop. Three things are necessary to the setting up of a do-while loop. 1. The initialization of the condition to be tested to an initial value. The condition is initialized just before the condition is tested. The testing of the condition is at the beginning of the loop. The only way to terminate the loop is to render the do-while condition false. You must write a statement within the do-while block which eventually changes the condition so that the condition becomes false. Failure to do so, as I've said before, will definitely result in an endless loop. And for our exercise for today, Okay, so I will align you watch, so you can understand what we're going to do. So now I'm going to start by declaring the array variable. I call the variable temperature_f, standing for temperature in Fahrenheit. So I take all my temperature readings and put them in the array that I just declared. That's how to declare an array in PHP. Then of course I initialize my counter variable, which I'm going to use in the while test condition. So that's it. The temp was saying while temperature is less than 15, because we have 15 temperature readings in the array. So I'll start by getting the temperature in Fahrenheit. Sorry, I should have added something to indicate that that variable is an array variable. So I'll just add that ARRY. I won't use array because that is a keyword in PHP. Okay. So see what I did there now. I put the counter variable as the index for the array. That means at every pass, whatever value that counter variable has at that time, that's the value we'll be getting in the array. I already explained that in the comment section. You can go look at it again. And so, now I'm doing the calculation for converting temperature in Fahrenheit to degrees centigrade. I got that formula somewhere online. Then we just go ahead and print the 15 temperatures that have been converted here. That's what I'm doing here now. Okay, so I say this is temperature reading number. I put the counter variable because first pass, second pass, third pass, all will have numbers. So I put it there to tell us what number that will be. Some HTML tag for formatting. That was a line break you saw there. And then this is why we call this a counter variable, because see what I'm doing here, I'm incrementing it by 1. So for every pass, it will keep incrementing itself by 1. Okay, so we check we have here now. Okay, so that's the result. Okay, all our temperature reading is in minus. That means I may need to increase the values of the temperatures in Fahrenheit so we can get something reasonable. Okay, just some formatting. So let me see, I'll put something in this range of maybe 80, maybe 60 to maybe 60 to 80 or 90 somewhere, and then we test again. Okay, I want to use number underscore format. As you can see from the pop-up, in PHP you can use this to format figures. So I want 2 decimal places. I don't want all that long decimal places we saw there. So I just want 2 decimal places. So what I'll do, as I type number underscore format, the first parameter, don't worry, you will learn about this when we get to functions. The first parameter there is number, is saying what do you want to format, so I give it. So you put it there where you have number. And then the other one that says variable decimal is how many places do you want me to format it. Okay. So for me, I put our temperature in centigrade there, in degrees centigrade, and I say I want you to format it 2 decimal places. Okay. So let's just change these figures to something reasonable so that we test again. But the whole idea of this code is for the while loop to loop through these 15 values and convert them from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees centigrade and print them on screen. That's all this program is doing. After now, I will implement it with a for loop, so you can see how to write a for loop in PHP. Maybe some other time we implement it in Java. Okay, so it looks better now. Okay, I noticed that some people may be confused because is our display says temperature number. It starts from temperature number 0 to 14. But if you count it, it's 15 because we're starting from 0. But let me make it start from 1. You can see now it's starting from 1 now. What I just did there was to put the display after the counter has incremented itself. So the first part 0 now becomes 1 in our printing. Okay. Now I want to write a for loop for the same code up there. The only difference is that both the initialization and the condition, the testing of the condition and the incrementing of the counter variable is done on the same line. So you see how I'm doing it here, separating them with that semicolon. This last one shouldn't have a semicolon, so I just copy the whole code up there and put here. No difference. I comment out the one up there so that our compiler is running this other one now. So that's it. Okay, it goes to 0 again, starts from 0 again. Temperature number 0, I will change it again now. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll give the counter variable whatever pass it is at the moment. I'll give it to this variable called temp_count. Then I will change what was here to the temp count.